What it do? So, I think the focus of this one is going to be just getting the resource logs that we have up and running. Um, Everything seems to be working just fine for the most part. I don't think anything has come into here that shouldn't be going into here. Doesn't look like it. Um, yeah, everything looks like it's doing just fine. This is doing okay. I don't know what would be faster than this, I'm gonna be honest, but now that we have those set up, it shouldn't be too much of a worry. So I think um is there a better way? What options do we have for fences? We have tall gates. Um, and just a bunch of different wood fences. What about walls? Do we have anything that's like a facade or um what's that called? It's a um yeah, I don't think we do have it. So uh-oh. I'm always yawning. We need to move this. Well, I want this to be the area in which we set up our pigs. I'm thinking each pig should get about a, I don't know, do we give them a 5x5 area? So like for these guys, they want stone. So let's see. Well, actually, I want small bricks. Get this border set up. And while we do this, yeah, I think a 5x5 should be fine. Maybe I should build a miner just to see what it mines in, like what area types it mines in. So What's the difference here? Seriously? Obsidian? Why am I not surprised? I do not believe that is the one we want to use. My guess is going to be it's this one. Okay. And it's going to need power. That's, yep, makes sense. Okay, so we're going to want these, which is going to require obsidian. So I think the first one we do is we set up obsidian. Right? And then I'm going to need stone. So we can throw stone in this area here. So that's a 3x3. That's not what I wanted. Alright, so there's our 5x5. We're gonna need some fencing, which we don't have any. Wall. I don't have any of those either. Right, let's just make some. Is there a better looking wall by chance? Small white gray wall. What is that? White gray wall. Sand and quartz. I'm willing to give it a shot, see what it looks like. Might not be practical for what we're trying to use it for. Ooh, it does kind of look good. It's jump onable though. Yeah, it's jump. It's jumpable. That's not what we want. Hmm. I don't know, I just feel like these look awful. I guess we can just go with some cobblestone walls right now. Should be alright. Get rid of these. Don't need that for right now. And then we can go ahead and throw down some walls. Need to properly torch this area, so centered. I want to torch there and I want to torch there. This is 19, so 18, half of that is 9, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh well, that one. There we go. Sorry. Okay, so that's centered. I'll have to fix the rest of these. Let's see, we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The corner. Break you should be right about here. See there, break you. Break you right about here. And I don't need you there. You there would be a good idea. And there. Should help with mob spawns a little bit more. Let's see. What do I want like the pathway to be made out of? I mean, we're gonna have a mixture of stone and dirt, so I guess just some maybe factory blocks. I don't know. I'll give it a shot. See if there's anything in here that looks good. Nothing in particular is standing out to me as like, ooh yeah, I should use that. I don't know. Not quite certain. I also don't know why it says that my stream is unstable, but hopefully it's fine. Maybe this gold-plated outline might look good. So if I did a 5x5 with 3 blocks, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with 1, 2, 3, and then we wouldn't be able to have the 5x5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I did ooh, I don't know. That might not work the way I want it to. Well, it should work fine. So if I do it this way, because actually I could have kept that there. Because I could put 2 back to back, and then have the path be this way over here. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. I have a mental image. The mental image will come to play. And I kind of like this block. This block's not too bad. However, the wall's gonna have to go on it on both sides, so we're gonna have to walk down. I'm okay with that though. And then if I follow the path in which I'm trying to do, ooh, no, that is gonna pose a problem because if I put say 5 here, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm gonna at least need 1 block for the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it'll still work out. It'll still work out. Okay, we're good. So we'll throw a block here, connect it up, not up, but like connect it to the situation. Bring this over. There we go. So let's go ahead and get our. Oh well, the obsidian ones need. It's fine. I can put the steel ones here. It should be alright. Alright. Now the obsidian ones are gonna need dirt, right? So we'll just get some dirt. What? Okay, whatever. I don't know how we ran out of dirt, but alright. So 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I not do this one proper? 1, 2, 3. I didn't even do that as a 5x5. I'm smart. Okay. I mean, what if I did them as 4x4s, right? So let's see. Let's say we did this as a 4x4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fence. Walkway. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fence. Still have a walkway. It seems to work fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know why I put that there. I'm smart. 2, 3, 4. There's our 4x4. Let's go ahead and throw down some walls. Factory blocks, we are out. Excuse me. These walls are going to have to change at some point, but for right now, let's just get this situated. Obsidian pig. Place you down. A 4x4 should be plenty of room. And then 1, 2, 3. Well, yeah. I don't know. I should have moved this over one. Because I wanted these to share a wall in between. Which would have meant my walkway would have been a little bit bigger in that direction. I mean, I could still do it. I mean, it's not a big deal if I just move these guys into this pen here. Wouldn't let me place the damn thing down. Alright, let's break these walls real quick. Let's go ahead and move this dirt over. Let's move these over. So then that gives us a little bit of a bigger walkway there. Now whatever we decide to put here will share a wall. And then walls. There we go. The torch belongs there. Yeah, okay. Now I can jump over it, but they cannot, correct? Like if I push you guys up against the wall, you cannot jump over that? I sure hope not. Next one would be glass, which these guys can dig for glass on dirt. So, gonna need more dirt. There we are. Let's go ahead and grab our glass pigs. So we have a walkway. Now I want how do I want this? I want that to be a walkway over here. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks out, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks out. And then we're gonna put another pen here. This will share a wall. I think, but if I do, you're end stone. You're just stone. So I have 2 that are stone, one's end stone, one's soul sand. Let's grab our stone. Go ahead and encase this. This will then become a walkway of itself, right? It's going to be a 2 wide and then connect to wall, so wall there. Gonna need more walls. Just working on the layout here. Making sure we have the layout set up before we start any automation. And then this will be like so. Yeah, more factory blocks. Okay, and then this will just over. There we go. So we have a center area. And our center area should be a different block. What do I want that different block to be? Oh, we'll try this out, see how it looks. Grab the wrong one. Okay, so that's the center. Let's get our walls up. More walls. There we go. You require endstone, you require endstone, you require soul sand, soul sand. Okay, so 2 more for stone. And then soul sand and endstone for these. Alright. Torch-wise, I think we just kind of go crazy with the torches. No real palette for them. I think we just, every corner that doesn't have a torch, or a torch near it, gets a torch. Seems pretty reasonable to me. Excuse me. We're gonna need a torch right here. And on this end. That should be good enough for light, I think. Yeah, okay. Walls are good, stone's good, cobble's good, dirt's good. Those can go back, those can go back, these can go back. Actually, yeah. So we'll go ahead and turn these back into regular factory blocks. And then go ahead and throw everything else into the system. Okay, now we're gonna need to make food. So we want some cornbread. It's a stack. We're gonna want some donuts. Take a stack of you. Sugar. Do we have any sugar? Maybe we have some sugar donuts, but we have no sugar cane in the system. It's a good thing we have a big old tower of it right here. Alright. Let's go ahead and stack of those. And then make our sandwiches. So we want cornbread. Spread those out. Get myself some of these. There we go. Alright, cool. Next, honestly, for the sake of just wanting to, okay, I don't know why I thought that was, yeah, I think I did that the last time too. So, try that again, shall we? Right. So, I want to get the obsidian one situated. That way, I don't have to worry too much about doing much more with obsidian. Question is, do I want to route these on the outside or the inside? Inside's going to impede our walkway. Outside shouldn't too much. So if I say put one here, there's not really a... Ooh, okay, I definitely see where I messed up doing these 4x4 instead of 5x5 because there is no center. Well, the walls should be 5x5, right? So the wall should be a center. So... No, there is no center for the wall. Oof. Yeah, this poses a problem. I don't know. Maybe we just... I'm unsure. I am gonna need the walls back. Because we're gonna go over top. And we're gonna want to see the preview. Turn it to a 1. Obviously we don't want it to be 9 by 9. 5x5 encompasses the area, which is good still, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with it encompassing this area. Alright. Now we're going to want that to an allow list. We're going to set this to allow these. We're going to hide the preview. We're going to set it to always on. And then we're just going to want to GPS tag it. That's what we want. GP. Yes. Should do just fine. Ooh. It does not collect the item. So now I need an item collector, right? I think I want to move it over one. Actually, it probably doesn't matter that much. Because if I set it to a 7x7, but it only is filtered to pick those up, it will only pick those up. And then I want to breed these, so carrot. Come here. Get bread. You can also breed. Actually, I might as well just go around and breed them all. Okay, I got lucky with that one. I did not with that one. Did not with you. What about you? No. I literally only got one. Jeez. These little things are so hard to hit. Anyways, that's done. Apparently this doesn't need power, so that's good. And then I want a packager that is going to require power. Dude, this is going to become very power intensive. I think instead of using GPS markers, I think we run a cable out this way. I don't know. That looks stupid. I don't think so. I think it'll be fine. Either that, or we can run, or we can just have these collectors just... What is the max size on this? I have an idea. Means it's picking up this block too, right? So then that encompasses the whole platform. Okay. So now we have all the truffles routing into one area, so we're not setting up multiples of these. And then what we can do, because this is already pretty close to where the network line is, I could just have it import into the system, but then we set up packagers in our packaging line over here, where we already have power lines, and then yeah, just set up additional packagers over here. So go ahead and break this. Then we're gonna want to break this. Look at that. The cable literally is right there. So we grab a cable, put one there, then we grab an import, put it here. Set that to blacklist, and then grab stack and speed. We're gonna need to make speed. Go straight into the system. So now our truffles are automatically going into the system. And the only thing we have to do, I need to add those walls though, so they can't just jump out of here. Yeah, okay, that's fine. But we're good. When did you ask for a cup of salt? My phone is on silence, and why did you need a cup of salt? Oh. So we got that set up. So we just need more of those. But like I said, let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 packagers we need to set up. So let's go ahead and make our packagers. We're gonna need more furnaces. We're also gonna need more crafting tables. And we're gonna need more light blue dye. I really hope we didn't have any in the system. We did. I didn't need to make those. That's fine. Alright, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I just set these up right here, and then turn this line into something similar like that, where we come from the middle over here and connect it. So let's grab some import. We're gonna need to make a few of these. There we go. We're gonna need some export. Gonna need to make some of these. And then we'll need the cable in general. So our imports are gonna go here. Our exports are gonna go here. We're gonna want stack upgrades. And speed upgrades. Okay, so those will be good for the imports. Now I'm almost positive I can just set those. Nope, I have to specify. Now I'm curious. Well, I'm gonna want some of these to condense, right? Like we're gonna want the bronze, the invar, and the electrum to get condensed into blocks. So we're gonna need to set up more over here for that. Ooh. That's gonna be a little bit more difficult because I'm not gonna want it to go pulling ingots out of the system and turning it into blocks, right? So this will have to get tweaked a little bit, but it's fine. We can get the majority of it set up. And then stack upgrades. There we go. It's gonna be the same thing for these. Because we don't want it to hold a specific amount. We want all the truffles going into this, right? So we just want it to pull all of them. Truffle. So we'll take that out. We'll set this one to be the obsidian. And then we'll set obsidian truffle. Always on. So we just need to route power, which shouldn't be too difficult. We just need to get down there. Look at that. Easy access. So we just need to break these as well. Let's grab our flux. Redstone energy. Let's give these power. There we go. I just need some cobblestone to get up. Go ahead and break this. Set back. Do you not have power? I could have swore you had power. I didn't break that one. I should have. That's my bad. Which makes me wonder, do you have power? How do you have power? What? How does that one have power? It doesn't. Wait a second, is this whole time iron amber hasn't been being made? It is? I don't understand how that has power. How is this receiving power? What? Just connect those up. Break this one. And yeah. Okay, that's weird. I mean, it's been functioning this whole time. Just never ran through enough power, I guess. Now we have obsidian. Just like that. Automated. So we'll pull some to set the filter. We'll set the filter to whitelist obsidian. And it will take it and throw it in the system. Nice. Now, what we need to do is we're going to need crates for all these, right? Or do we want to do a filing cabinet? I don't know. I'm thinking I kind of want to do a filing cabinet and just set it over in that direction. Ooh, I don't know. Filing cabinet or crate. I mean, with the amount of truffles that there are for items, it would probably make more sense to do filing cabinets. So let's go ahead and make a filing cabinet. And then we're going to need files. Or folder. And then obsidian. We're going to come over this direction here. We'll set you up. I don't want it touching this import cable. So we'll set it here. It's not like I'm going to need it anyways. Cable. storage. Actually, I could have just. Yep, I just put this here. Set this to -1. Blacklist nothing. Input output. There. Open it up. And let's check and see if any more obsidian was made. Nope. Alright, throw that in there. Close it. Alright, all obsidian that goes in the system will go into this folder. Great. Truffles go in, get sent over to the packagers, packagers go back into the system, and the obsidian comes over here. Still accessible with the storage remote. Good, 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 good. Okay, so now that we have obsidian, we can go ahead and make more of the miners. We are missing magma cream. And observers. And then we can make 3 miners. There we go. Glass would be a good one to set up. It's steel, and I want to set up the ender pearl, but that's going to require endstone. So I'm going to hang on to one for ender pearl. I'm going to set one up for glass. I need the walls. So we set that one over there, which was one off the corner. So one off the corner. And then change you to a 5x5 at level 1. Allow list, preview. Let's go ahead and get one of these. Damn it. And then GPS tag. Cool. So we have the glass, we have the obsidian. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to set up a packager for the glass. So why is the obsidian truffles just chilling in the system, and why is it not pulling them out? Do I need a stock upgrade? Oh, these aren't connected. Oh, right. Right. So I probably didn't need the stock upgrade. Now, how in the hell did you just make glass? Okay. Weird. So these all have to get set to NBT data. Was not expecting that to be a thing. And then, well, whitelist glass. Alright, so glass is going into the system. Okay. Alright, that was not something I expected to be a problem, but alright, so glass is done. We'll set up the steel. That was weird. I guess I could break these, right? So throw these into the system. Manually break a couple of these. Oh, that went into the system. Does allow me to see though if it's going to pull. So that's just obsidian. That's just glass. So we want this one to just be Why are you not receiving power? Is it because there's nothing in it to tell it to receive power? I hope that's the case. NPD data, seal truffles in there. Yeah, the moment it received an item, it received power, okay. So we're good there. Throw a couple into here. Now here's my thought process. I think, ooh, I don't know how we're gonna do this. Might actually remove that. Grab this back. Because I'm pretty sure this makes an ingot, right? Which, yeah. So, I want it to make a block. But I don't want it pulling ingots out of the system to make the block. But I want... I think the only way I can get that to function the way I want it to in this confined space is... Damn, I don't know. Because I need... So this will make the ingot. I need another packager to then import into the system. But I don't think I can put... I'm not going to be able to power it. Because I want to power it from below. And there's going to be a few that are going to be like this, right? Because you got the bronze invar and the electrum that are all going to be like this. So I can't be like, oh, I'll put it on the end and then just pipe it over, right? It's going to have the side accessible. It's going to have an additional side accessible if I'm going to want to do it that way. Damn. And I don't want to use GPS markers to power packers. So I think the best... Damn, I really don't even know. I can't... Because if I powered input transfer, power doesn't need an input, or export, power, packer, transfer over, power, input to system. Okay, so I would just need this side to be like the dual situation then. I think instead we do the item transfer from here to here on this side, so that way it's still connected on top. So let's grab some packers. Need some flex ducts. Right, so these will receive power. And then I'll need import and an export. Which means I'm going to need stack upgrades. speed upgrades. Great. I need to make more cables, which is going to require more stone slabs. There we go. Alright. So then if I put an export cable here, set U to NBT data, give you a stack upgrade and some speed upgrades, set U to steel, right? That will then input any steel into the system into here. Then it's going to create the steel ingot. Then I want an import on this one. This one's also going to receive stack. This will be an allow list. And then I'm going to need servo. One second, guys. Sorry about that. Anyways, let's see. We have, what was I trying to make, by the way? Yeah, I was trying to make this, and then I want item transfer. From there to here, we're going to put Signalium Servo onto there. We're going to set you to a whitelist. We'll set it to enable, and then when we get our first, let me just check and make sure that that goes into the system, or goes into here like it should be. It does. Okay, so when we get first ingot, I'll grab it, filter it, it'll go into here, then it will make the block. Okay. Alright, so we need to set up the miner, which if we do it right here, yeah, we're not going to get that block, but set the miner here. That, say 5 by 5, allow list at the 1 level. Shoot, that's why I needed the, whoopsies. Oh, you know what, I might as well GPS mark it. Now I'm not going to put it in because it's, well, it is set to an allow list with no allowed anything, so nothing should happen. So I can go ahead and put it into the transfer node. Was the last of the transfer node. It's supposed to be set to an allow list. Why is it breaking things? You're not supposed to allow list. Steal. Stop breaking things. Oh. So apparently if it's set to an allow list and nothing is specified, it just breaks whatever it wants, apparently. That could have been catastrophic. Jesus. Okay. Throw that in there. Good God. That could have been terrible. Anyways, we have 2 steel ingots. We're gonna place one of these into this filter. This back in here. Takes it, puts it into here. Now, do we have any steel? I have a few. We'll throw like 7. You don't make a block? Block of steel. Okay, so there is no... Okay. Is there any other way to make the block of steel automatically? No. Okay. I mean, is there like an auto crafter? I'm out of lapis. Okay. We had to do a slight adjustment with an auto crafting table, but we got it the way we wanted it. Alright. Cool. Now to set up the what else do we want to set up? We want to set up the Ender Pearl one, which is going to need end stone. And end stone comes from lava and glowstone. Okay, so we're gonna need 4 times 4, so 16. And a bucket. that'll just make the endstone I need. Go ahead and set this up. Actually, I'm not comfortable setting that up yet. Taking a look to see if any random mob drops. See, this head got in there. We don't want that head going in there anymore. What is this? Okay. Not seeing much of anything that's like standing out in terms of like, oh, I don't want you piling up in here. And I doubt we've gotten a stack of anything that's supposed to not be going in there. So let's click here. Set you in there. Go. And then for any reason, is this stopped? Nope. $500 flesh. Alright, let's see. I think the endstone should be done. Or close to. Wasn't too much that needed to get done there. Only 9. Alright, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick while this does its thing. So, I'll be right back. Alright, now that that is done, we will reverse this. Actually, I don't think reversing it's worth our while. We just like, I don't know, just make a couple more, I guess. Whether it finishes or not, but we have what we need. Yeah, it's not gonna finish. Throw these back into the system. Make that pen for the Ender Pearl Pig. One from the corner should be right here. My game froze. Okay. This is great. Love it. Love that for me. Alright. So that's good. Now, I need to make another energy transfer node. What are we missing? Comparators. And I need to smelt some netherrack. Easy enough. Easy enough. Make that. Grab ourselves a flux. A fluix. I know how to spell. I don't know how to spell. Flux stuff. Go. Actually, I don't even need to do that. I just need to place it here. Because this one's full, right? Yep, full. So, transfer rate, max. If I hit preview, does that just show? Yeah, it just shows what's getting powered. Okay. So we need a GPS marker. But before we start it, we need to get one to filter it. So scoochy, 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 scoochy. Okay, that went into the system. Filter you there. Mark you. And throw you in there. And now you should be powered. Okay, so it is going into the system now. Can I condense ender pearls? I do not believe I can. I can make elevator blocks. But does not look like they can be condensed. But that's fine because we can throw it straight into the system because it's already got a filing cabinet. So not too worried about it. So this one is the next one, right? So we want ender pearl with NBT data. It should be going into here. Throw this in here, it makes an ender pearl. Grab the ender pearl, throw it into here as a whitelist, and it will go straight into that filing cabinet. Perfect. So now we have a passive source of ender pearls. Really don't understand why things keep spawning in there. It's kind of irritating. Alright, next is we have all those three to do plus the soul sand. So I'm gonna just get the soul sand so we don't have a hole in our base. Seems like a good idea. So to do that, I need some sand. I'm only gonna need 16. Throw that into here. Then we're going to want the fluid extraction cables. And cable. Click the lever, let it do its thing. Some more, and hopefully it has enough. I don't know if it will. Oh, right, it all stores in there. I forgot. Why did it not continue? I should just stay powered. No? What is going on? Why doesn't that stay powered? It worked earlier. And then it doesn't continue. I don't understand why it doesn't continue. Boring. Okay, I guess I'll just sit here and click it. I don't know why it's not staying on. Alright. Soul Sand doesn't drop, right? I don't think it does. Test it real quick. Oh, excuse me. Hopefully that'll fix things spawning in there. I don't really have anything to talk about, so apologize for the silence. Kind of just flicking a little lever here. Faucet. Flicking a faucet. I don't know why the lever isn't working the way it should be, but whatever. Could have been doing something else with my time. And hopefully this is the last time we ever have to do this, and we'll have passive. Could have been catastrophic. Cool. So that is empty now. It's on you. There. Go. Place soul sand. Go. Go get our soul sand piggies. Good. Alright. So now they are all in their areas doing what they need to do. Now I just need to finish setting them up. What's gonna irritate me is these three I have to set up the same way as I did with the steel. Soul Sand should be the easy one, so I think I'll do that one next. So should have some obsidian now to be able to make more miners. Yeah, plenty. So we're gonna need 4 more. There we are. go. Let's go ahead and try to do a breed of all of these real fast. Come here. See, the thing is, I don't want to injure the pigs that I want to keep. And those little ones are fast. I'm not having any luck with breeding these guys, dude. Not a single one. Missed out on every one of them. That's some terrible luck. Is there a way to, like, increase the chances of breeding them? Doesn't look like it. Well, that's a shame. Alright, alright, so I need 4 GPS markers. Okay, lag. Lag? Lag. Jesus. What is going on with my computer right now? Hold on. Did something start downloading? Like, what the hell? Invar and Electrum. Alright. Power, 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 power. Now I'm curious. Are these like... These are still buffered full. That one's buffer's empty. That buffer's empty. That buffer's still full. That buffer's still full. Okay. Still doing good on power. That's good. Alright, so Electrum, Bronze, and Invar are gonna need the specialty setup. But this one shouldn't. They already have a piece of soul sand. Let's get a file. 4 of these. Let's go ahead and look up soul sand. None in the system, that's good. 1 for soul sand. Go ahead and throw that in here. Alright. The other 3 we're gonna have to do this special setup for, so that's 1, 2, 3. It's plenty of space for it, so that's good. So let's get some auto crafters. Okay, we have our auto crafters. We're gonna put 1. We're gonna dig up this whole spot right here. I'll put down flux duct. Okay. Auto crafter here, here, and here. We're gonna want packagers. There, there, there. Now we're gonna want some imports. We're gonna need to make more. Exports. Going to need to make more. Stack upgrades. Going to need to make more. 6 stack upgrades. Speed upgrades. One, two, three, four, 5, 6. Alright, so we're gonna want an export on each of the packagers, an import on each of the autocrafters, we want this to be set to NBT. Set this one to Electrum, this one to Bronze, and then this one to Electrum, Bronze. Ooh, this makes Bronze blend. That sucks. Okay. Well, if that's the case, remove the bronze one. What we'll do instead, put bronze in here. And then this one will pull. Just ensure no bronze, empty, because we pulled the bronze. And then we will export bronze blend. It'll smelt it, and then it'll put it into here, and then we'll just have to tie it into this system. But you make your ingot, and you make the ingot, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and throw these in there. Throw the bronze in there. Then we will grab some servos. A couple of those. We need some item. A couple of those. Need a wrench. Oops. Let me just ensure no steel made its way into anything it wasn't supposed to. Okay. Skipping this one. Alright. Servo. Servo. Set you to whitelist. Then we will set you to whitelist. Perfect. Let's grab all of our electrum and all of our invar to include the block. Then throw the electrum in here. I will then make blocks electrum. Then throw all our invar in here. That will make the blocks of invar, which I already have one to filter to go into there, but I want this. I want this. That. Do the bronze here in a moment, but this one's electrum. This one's invar. So that should all automatically be going into the system. We're gonna make another filing cabinet. I'm gonna make a storage link. Set it to -1. Input output no blacklist. There. Go ahead and throw. 1 second. Goodness gracious. There's always something going on, dude. Tell you what, always something. Anyways, so we got Electrum and Invar. So we're gonna pull out all of the Electrum from the system and the Invar from the system. And then we'll throw it back in. Perfect. Alright. Now we just set that aside for the bronze, which we're gonna set up over here. These should be just doing their thing. Bronze blend should be going into here occasionally and filling up. I believe it's this one, right? Yeah. And then honestly, at this point, we might as well just set up all of these just to have it going in. So we'll set one up for Constantan too. Not even sure what it does, but I believe that is all of these, at least the pigs that we have for now, automated. Why are they just looking into the air? These guys are weird. Are they breedable yet? Give it another shot. See what we can manage. No luck on that one. I've had more luck on the Invar than I have on all the others. This is great. Oh, I got another steel one. Let's go. Oh, I got another obsidian one, dude. Let's go. I must have just had really bad luck, is what I'm gathering here. Oh my god, those guys are so fast. Yeah, I take it I've just been having really bad luck this whole time. I don't exactly know what the percentage chance of getting those to repopulate is, but yeah, it's... Yep. Alright, cool. So, let's get this situated. We're definitely going to need more fluid ducts, though, for sure. Probably going to need more than this, but for right now, this is what I'll have to do. Oh shit. Oh, but I just lost a filter on that. 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. I need some glowstone. Oh, I can just... Okay. Alright. Well, that's its thing. We're gonna need more servos, so let's make some servos. We need at least 15, right? Destabilized redstone. How did you end up in there? Okay. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to copy this over here just to make my life a little bit easier. guess I'm not getting that back. Chest. A lot of hoppers, which I need to make. These. One there. Go ahead and put this block back. The hopper here. Throw in our buckets. Lever. Place this here. And then additional hopper. That should just do its thing. Cool. Right, we have these. Right. And yeah, to make these, I'm gonna need Signalium, which we're out of. Somehow, some way, we are out. That's fine, we're working on it. There's gotta be a better way to make. Sure, redstone, silver, and copper alloys into Signalium, right? But without doing the alloying, it just looks like it's the blend. Why is sushi in this? Doesn't look like there's, other than mystical agriculture, which, I mean, we can get some of the main pigs we want to focus on situated. Once we get that done, we can jump into mystical agriculture. I don't have a problem with that. Obviously not this episode. This is just a half episode. It was gonna be a full episode, but something happened, and then I have yet to hear from him. So, right, let's go ahead and throw our Signalium in here. Should be enough, I hope. Enough for the servo. Now I just need more for the item ducts. Perfect. We'll add those to the, oh, it's done. I was gonna say we'll do it when it's done. Come back, but it was done. So, right. We're gonna go on every single one of these. We'll add servos. Each servo is going to just get ignored. And then we will connect these. I don't know why Invar was in there. This is unfortunate. I think there's Invar in every single one of these. Let's do a temp chest. You're kidding me. I'm gonna have to break all these. That sucks. That really sucks. Missed out on that Electrum. I mean, it's not the end of the world, I guess, but still dumb. But that's how that worked. Ooh. I was low on the Signalium servo side of things. I forgot that we were also doing Constantan. Servo recipe. Gonna need a few more of these. Cool. So we'll set a file for you, and a file for you. And we'll get rid of this temporary chest. Go ahead and throw everything into the system. We don't need. With my luck, I threw that away and I'm going to end up needing it. So let's just keep it out. There we go. Now it's fully connected. Cool. Oh shoot, it's only connected those parts. Gotta connect to that as well. There we go. Alright. I believe I have achieved my goal for the stream. I just wanted to get these pigs automated, which I have done. We finished up with those. Got that situated. Everything is set to go into storage. Oh boy. Forgot about this whole thing. Perfect. Turn that off. Put those back into the system. Any other buffer chests I can empty and put into the system while I'm thinking about it? No, I don't think so. What is in this? Nothing? We don't even use this anymore, so let's get rid of that. Those will come in handy later. Yep. I think everything's looking pretty good. No issues in here. Haven't had anything spawn in here since I put down that barrel something lantern. Barrel light lantern or something like that. Yeah, because it's all lit up in there now. That's cool. Power's still looking good. Yep. Dude, this is kind of OP for power. It definitely, I mean, it's not going to take us to the end of the game, but get us through early mid-game for sure. So we can start working towards mystical agriculture would be one step. Another step would be working towards I had it in my mind. Going to the nether, getting nether related things. Start exploring, but I don't know. I'm more I don't want to start exploring until we've automated resources that we already have access to, you know? Um, so like steel, we're good. Soul sand's done. Ender pearl's done. Electrum, obsidian, bronze, invar, and glass. Let's take a look at the other pigs. Bucket of mud. Like, I mean, aquamarine is for astral sorcery. Prismarine doesn't even look like it's used for anything really worthwhile. Um, Cobalt's in the nether. Manulin, I'm almost positive, is from Ardite and Cobalt, which is also product of the nether. Glowstone is not really that necessary. We have a glowstone tree. Don't really care about the gold. Lithium. Mystical agriculture if we really need to. Platinum. Pulverized platinum is really only good for Enderium blend. It does give us a whole ingot though. This gives us 2. Thorium we'll need for later game. Magnesium. I mean, we're getting that from the mob farm, so I'm not too worried about that. Lead we're getting from the trees. We already set that up. Trees, trees, trees. We'll need that later. Not really important anymore. Uranium. Dust comes from truffles. I'm sure that's needed eventually. Same with the boron. I'm sure we'll need this eventually as well or something. Yeah, nuclear craft. Whenever we get into it. But it's looking like at least for pigs, I think with where we're at right now, I think we're fine with just these pigs. It's just breeding them up, making it go a little bit quicker. Not having any luck with the electrum pigs. I don't know why they freak out like that. Cool. So the only one we don't have an extra of is the electrum. That's okay, I guess. fix the lighting situation we got going on over here. Keep that there. That's fine. Go. Better lighting. Yeah, so I can't really think of anything else to do other than like next time James gets on getting into mystical agriculture, um, and just breeding up pigs. That's really it right now. Farms automated, pigs are automated, trees are automated, materials are automated, storage is situated, mob farm is working. Do another check of the chest, see if anything came in that we need to adjust. Seems to be good there, seems to be good there. Spider head. You know, other than that one chicken jockey we got, haven't had any more feathers. Probably haven't had any more chicken either. I'll check here in a second. I mean, that looks fine. His chest is fine. So yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, another piece of iron. It's cool, I guess. Alright, well. I really can't think of much else to do. That was about the basics. I guess I could breed up these pigs over here so we have more to. Well, I mean, we really don't even need to make any more, like I was saying. So I can just leave those there. Either that or transfer them in with these cows and then start this for our mystical agriculture. We have access to elevator block now, so we can do mystical agriculture vertically. That should be good. I don't know. I like the way everything's turning out. You got the farm plot, main base plot, mob plot, smeltery, tinker tank, pretty much everything, and then the pigs. And then I do like the way that this turned out on the map. I was gonna say I can't get out of the map. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I think between not having anything else in mind that we could work towards and the lag going on, I think I might just make this just for the simple fact that to make it. Yay, we win. Um, does that mean we get Project E now? Still don't get Project E. But, yeah. So, thank you for, watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any suggestions, feel free to join future streams, leave a comment, whatever floats your goat or, suits your fancy, however you want to say it. But, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Toodaloo.